Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 22 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on recognizing God's hand in my life. So, yay, I made it to day 22. I'm just excited to be doing videos. So, I'm really grateful for that today. And my brain is blank. I love that. I know that God is in my life every single day, and I know that sometimes when I do these or make these videos, I feel like it's just super obvious that He's there and He's helping me and He's aware of everything that's going on in my life. And some days it's not quite as obvious as I want it to be. Um, but today was a good day, and just looking over my day, um, I know that God speaks to me. I know I have that little voice in the back of my head that's always telling me positive things that I need to be doing, that would make me feel better if I would just act on it and do it. And a lot of times I argue with that voice. I ignore that voice. I tell that voice, I'll do it later. I'm not going to do it today. So, I am not liking the lighting in this house. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my hair in my video, and it's totally making my hair look like all my little silver sparklings are shining. And I'm like, my hair looks like it's silver or blue right now, and it doesn't normally look like that. So I think it's just the lighting here, but making me look like I'm an old lady. Maybe I'm imagining that. I apologize. Finding entertainment. I think God gave me a sense of humor, something to laugh about, right? Gotta be able to laugh at myself. Anyway, I was thinking about um, how I get those little promptings, premonitions, ideas that just pop into my head of things for me to do, and I don't always do them. And today I had a list of things that I wanted to accomplish, and obviously I didn't do all of them. I had some things that popped into my head, and I just didn't do them. Thought about them, just didn't do them. So I feel like maybe that's God pushing me towards doing things like opening my laptop and working on that. But I knew I was going to have a busy day, and I had physical therapy today, and that always makes me like stiff and sore, and I was like, I'm not gonna have the energy to do anything today. And I was at my house and I did some dishes today, and then I I turned on the TV. I had some time in between um, physical therapy and my chiropractic appointment, so I'm like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have lunch, I'm gonna do dishes, and then I'm just gonna, turn on my TV because I like to watch something while I'm eating. I live by myself. It's boring to just eat and not have something to watch. So and then normally I just get sucked into that and I end up running late because I'm watching a show I don't want to turn off, or I just turn it off just in time to go do whatever. And it was interesting to me because I just kind of was like, I kind of wanted to watch another episode of the show that I was watching. And then I was like, then I'm like, I just kind of watching myself going, I'm going to turn that off and make my weekly video today because it's Monday and I need to make my weekly video. And I was just like, oh, I'm doing this. I'm actually just doing this. And it wasn't so much the thoughts in my head as it was, I was just physically acting. I mean, I don't think God was taking the option away from me. I know I had the option, I had the choice to say I'm not going to do it, but I just kind of liked the idea that I was willing to do it, that my body was like, hey, this is like an automatic thing. This is what we do now. And I was like, oh, I'm responding to this voice in my head that says it's time to do something different. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And I know that that's God helping me, motivating me, pushing me towards doing something better and positive. And I loved doing my video for the week because it helped me to look at all the positive changes that I've made this week, and how doing those things and listening to God's Spirit has brought light into my life this past week, and it has made me a lot lighter and happier. And I have been begging and praying God to answer this prayer, that I can get out of this depression, that I can be motivated to find work, that I can be motivated to just work on my books and my writing and my videos and do all these things that I need to do. And then I say my prayer, and then I sit down and I turn on my TV or I play games on my phone, and I shut down and I tune out, and I'm like so frustrated with myself. And this past week I haven't been doing that. And today I got to review the past week, and I'm just so grateful to God for helping me to see him in my life every day. And not only that, but to be able to look over the past week and see the positive influence, the positive change that I have made, um, the the way that my mind has been changing, shifting, my perspective is shifting, to see progress in myself, because a lot of times I don't always see the progress in myself. I focus all on my failures and things that I fall short of. And today I was focusing on all the things that I'm doing positively, that I'm happy about, that I'm excited about. And there's still things I'm not doing. But honestly, I was like, okay, after physical therapy, I was sore, I was tired, I was like, physically, mentally exhausted. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, I'm done. This is why I don't do anything on physical therapy days. But I still wanted to just take a nap, but I didn't. I stayed up, but I made my video. I went to my chiropractor, and then I, played with the dog. Um, Not my dog, my parents' dog. I was like, I'm playing with the dog. So, and then I didn't really do much of anything else, which I could have. I just chose not to again. So I'm not always choosing to follow that little voice in my head that says, hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. Hey, let's, take a nap if you're tired. Let's do I don't do that either. So, I'm still working. I'm still learning. It's still a process, but I am so grateful that God never gives up on me, that God is always there for me. That He's always putting that little voice, that little prompting, hey, there's this positive thing you can do in your life, and if you do it, you'll feel better. And sometimes I'm like, yep, I know, but I'm just not going to, because I'm very stubborn. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. Hey, look, I'm doing this. This is so cool. And today I was kind of like, okay, hey, look, I'm doing this. This is so cool. And right now I was like, I just want to go to bed. And I'm like, I can't go to bed. And one of the dumb things that I do is I'm like, I don't go to bed. I stay up really late even when I'm tired and falling asleep, because I haven't accomplished all the things that I want to do for the day. That I don't do those things, and I just stay up until I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open. So doing that again, and I'm like, okay, this is just dumb. I'm tired, and the only way I'm going to go to bed is if I make my video. And I wasn't sure I had anything to say in my video today, because it wasn't blaringly obvious, God's hand in my life today. Sometimes it's very subtle, but it's there. It's always there. And I am so grateful that God is always there in my life, and always giving me those little nudges to do something positive, to do something different, and helping me to see that I can do more, I can be better, and also helping me to not beat myself up for all the times that I am not doing all the things that I think that I should be doing. And that it's okay to be gentle with myself, and it's okay because change takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And I need to say these things to myself. I need to remind myself of these things, because I get the idea that I'm going to change and I'm going to do things differently, and then I just automatically expect myself to do it, and it doesn't work. But doing it slowly, little by little, one thing at a time, seems to be shifting, seems to be working. And it's taken a long time for me to see the progress. I think others have seen the progress in me way before I've seen it in myself, and I'm starting to see some of the progress, and I'm just grateful for that today. And that's all I have. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe find ways to recognize God's hand in your life too.